And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, I'm Sinesipho Sawuti. Please do hit that subscribe button and join. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back and thank you so much for your support. So for today's video, I'm giving you guys another story time. It's a hectic one once again. So guys, seeing as it's Valentine's Day, I said, let me tell you about this time. This boy, toxic boy, came into my life and stirred a rumble. Hey, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Shorty got wop like Fetty. Bright when I love to get ready. Then my bomb is to everything daddy and shots to the eye, now you looking like Fetty.
So guys, as I'm telling the story, I'm gonna be sipping on some juice loose just to refresh myself because it's so rough, this story. So let me tell you. So there's this guy, I'm gonna name him Sinesipho. I'm gonna name him Sinesipho. Yeah. Sinesipho and I had met we had met through somebody else, right? So it was for like other purposes and whatnot. And then we started talking on the side, me and Sinesipho. So we started speaking on Snapchat. I know, don't come for me. So we were talking on Snapchat and like everything was going fine. Like we were talking like more in the sense of like we're just gonna fool around for now, and I was like totally fine with that because I was like, I just got out of like, okay, not just got out of, but I had been in like a not really healthy relationship a few months before then. So I was like, I'm fine, like I'm really okay with being on the single life and just chilling and just fooling around with someone that I really like, find attractive and all that. So that was the case, that was the story. So me and him were fooling around, whatever. We met up like the first time we met up was like, I think after a few days of us talking, and then he booked like a place, and then we went, had snacks, and I thought I was gonna get there and we were just gonna like bam bam thank you ma'am, but we actually spoke, which was weird because I was like, okay. So we actually spoke for a bit and like started talking about like other things besides like, you know, sexual things. And I was like, okay, this nigga's, he's interesting. And then okay, we just get into the business, and the business was good, and like we both like we were fine. We were grooving with each other, like we were in sync. Do you understand? Yo. So then everything was fine. Like then he was like, okay, I'd like to see you again. And I was like, yeah, I'd like to see you again too. Hey, can't do see you again is literally the next day. Nigga books the same place and he's like, okay, let's meet up again and like let's just do the same things. Let's keep doing what we're doing. So that's what the situation was, guys. For like I think a good week or so, like we were just meeting up, hooking up, having fun, having chats, having a laugh, having a drink, whatnot. Like it was just chilled. Like literally it was chilled. And then please take notes, please listen sharp and clear from this point onwards. And then Sana, so I think how much time went by? I think it was like the next week or something. Like I said, it'd be like a week or so. I think when it was hitting about like 2 weeks of us talking now, he was on some, he really fucks with me and like he really don't want to be fucking with nobody else. And like I was like, okay, so what does that mean? Because I'm still talking to other people and like I'm a single woman and like I don't believe in this whole claiming shit without actually speaking on it or us having a conversation about it. So what do you mean? So then he's like, no, like honestly, I just want to be with you and you only, and that's it. Like that's what I'm trying to say. I was like, okay, that's fine, but just know that like I don't register this as like us being in a relationship or anything like that. Like I just want to be dead ass with you. I also want you to be dead ass with me. Like it's okay for you to feel things and all that. I will accept that, I will process that, and I will see if I like feel the same way. But just so you know, there ain't no ring on this finger, you ain't claiming shit. So that was the case. He was on something like, yeah, like he really fucks with me and everything. So then we like started talking more broadly, like more about life things and families and just getting to know each other on a deeper level. And I was like, this is like really moving quickly, but like I'm fine with it. At the end of the day, he knows that he hasn't claimed me and all that shit, so it's fine. Like I'm okay. I'm open to it, you know. I would never say no to potentially finding love. So yeah, things were flowing, guys. We're having such nice conversations, like someone actually genuinely wanting to know things about you and all that. And I was like, oh, this man is doing it. So then after some time, I think another like week or something went by. I'm not sure, the timeline is very foggy, guys, but like I think another week went by, and then he's talking about like on some like, yeah, like he really likes me, and like he's really down to be like committed to me, and like he would like for us to try something. And I was like, so is what you're trying to say is you want us to be in a relationship? Like, what you trying to say? So he's like, yeah, he really wants us to try be in a relationship and like work this thing out and like just see how it's gonna work. So guys, he stayed like quite a distance from me, to be honest, because when we met I was staying at my friend's house, which was not too far from where he stayed. So when I started going back to my place, I was like, how's this gonna work now, because you are quite far and like I don't have the money to Uber to you, and like what's going on? So he was like, no, he'll really make the effort. He wants to see me, and like he doesn't mind coming to my place or whatever the case may be. So I was like, okay, look at you, Mr. Effort. I was on some, if he wants to, he will. He's wanting, so he will, and he's willing. Oh, say less, say the fuck less. Yo guys, if only I knew there were limitations to that wanting and willing. Hey, so then nigga was like, okay, what's this, like we would start bonding more. Like he would stay over, like I think there was a time where he stayed over and went home the next morning, but like that only happened like once. And then like it was so amazing, like cuddling and just like being intimate and connecting, and like we were watching movies together, and like he would bring snacks to my crib, bring like a bottle or whatnot, and like I don't know, it felt like a love language nyana to me, like quality time, physical touch, and it was like an act of service nyana going on, and then like a little touch of gift giving. I was like, because things like that feels like gifts to me, like you gifting me something, like you're gifting me food, you're gifting me, you know what I mean? So that was what was going on. So now we had officially started like being in a relationship, I think after 2 weeks or so of talking. And I was like, okay, I know it's rushing, and I'm telling my friends, I'm like, I know this is a bit of a rush, but like I like him, guys, and I want to give it a try, and he wants to give it a try, and he's liking me more than I like him. So I was like, let's get it on, oh, baby. So yeah guys, yeah, I think we were good for like a good two weeks after that. So the first 2 weeks of our relationship were honeymoon on steroids. Listen, it was incredible. Late night talks, cuddles, talks about family, fears, like his goals, a future with us. I was like, this man knows what he wants, and I'm what he wants. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm what he wants. Like, I like a man that has a vision, that has a clear vision, like a clear plan of action. And he was selling me so much maturity, and like, guys, I was like, this man, and I usually don't go for people my age, because he was around my age, literally my age mate. So I was like so scared. I was like, oh, niggas my age, I don't usually go for them, because like, hey, maturity scales, just a lot of things, a lot of factors come into play, and my type is usually somebody older than me. So hey, but this one, I said, guys, I feel like this might be the one. You guys, I really felt like he might be the one. So then hey, 3rd week of our relationship, we haven't gone on a date. And I mentioned this to him. I'm like, okay, you know, I love the whole us being in my place vibe, and you traveling so far, and I love it so much. I appreciate it, and I love you bringing the snacks and stuff. Because also, over some time, I think he started getting comfortable. And they say when a nigga gets comfortable, oh girl, that's when you start. That's when you should start watching out, because niggas go act different now. And he was acting different. A different way that I was not feeling for. Like, literally, the snacks would be devoured by him. Like, anymore. Or, like, he wouldn't bring as much anymore. And it's not because he didn't have money or anything like that. Like, I'm not trying to text the nigga, like, make him broke by bringing snacks to my place. But, like, he wasn't a student. He was a working class man. And he would go out with his friends, and he'd buy expensive bottles, and they'd drink expensive bottles. So I'm just like, what's going on? Why are you not doing something else now? Why are you not doing something more? Hi. So then, and guys, don't get me wrong. It's not like I didn't want to offer and all that. I would offer literally to give him food, to make him food, to buy food. I even bought food the one time. But anyway, every time I offered, he'd literally be like, no, it's fine. Like, I really want to be the one to do this. Like, he wanted to have that whole man providing complex, you know. And I let him, because I love princess treatment. So anyway, as I'm starting to ask him, like, when are we gonna go out on a date? Like, I really want us to be out and like go have drinks out. Like, I love our little bubble, but like, I need more now. Like, as much as you're fulfilling my love languages, I also like being shown out. Like, I like to do things, activities outside of the bedroom, you know. So he was like, no, like, actually I had a surprise for you. He was like, I actually had a surprise for you. Like, I literally I had planned like a little date, something for us and whatnot. And this was like, yeah, he was like, he planned something for us like in this coming week or the next week. And yeah, so he'll let me know all about it and where we're gonna go. Definitely somewhere in town, get some drinks and whatnot, eat, all that. So I was like, okay, cute. Like, sorry for jumping the gun or whatnot, making me feel bad for now, like putting pressure on him because he had this surprise. Yeah, guys, so we kept on meeting up and all that. And then like the days coming, right, the days that were coming or following up to the day that he said we were gonna go out, boy is telling me, he's like, yo, I have so many things that are going on in my life right now. He has to pay for so many things, because he's not South African, like fully South African. So he's like, he has to deal with he has to deal with ID issues, identification issues, and this, yada 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 yada. Like, he had a whole list, guys. He had a whole list of things that he had to deal with that was stressing him. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, you can deal with all this stuff. So he was like, yeah, this might affect like our whole date and everything. And I was like, it's okay. Like, at the end of the day, us going on a date, like, I'm glad that you brought it up as an idea, and like, I'm glad that you did have a plan and everything. And we'll still do it. Like, I don't want to rush you now and make us go on this date and you have stresses in life. So okay, guys, that day comes and goes. We don't go on the date. Sharp. So then, like, as the days come, he told me that he's gonna get really busy at work and stuff, so he's not gonna be able to see me as much anymore. And I was like, it's totally fine. Like, it's okay. And then, like, we'd meet up maybe like twice a week now or something. And now things get really shaky. Like, we meet up, but like, it's like, why are we not just using the time that we meet up at my place to not just go out now? Like, what's going on? So then, okay, some more time goes by, and I'm just like, I keep bringing up these issues of like, I don't want us to just stay here inside the house. And every time I bring it up, Ibangathi uBoy nje also has issues answering these questions of mine. Like, unenkinga nje uBoy, he's not answer his questions now. So then, okay, there was a time there where I think it was towards the end of our relationship. Our relationship was like literally for 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. So there was a time like more towards the 3rd to 4th week where Now we're not talking a lot. Like, he's answering my messages late. And then there was a time when we met up and like, or we'd meet up and like he started being very selfish with our encounters. Like, started doing things that he knew I didn't like, but for the sake of me like loving him and stuff, I was like, because he said I love you to me after 2 weeks of us being together. Yeah, I think the second or third week he pulled out the L card, and I was like, shit, nigga, I love you too. Like, because he really had me hooked and in that wormhole yobutando. So guys, around the third or fourth week where he was like starting to really just do things that he liked, like in the bedroom, that I didn't like. And like, I thought we reached that compromise like ages ago. Yoba, you know what, it's fine, like we can do things that work for both of us so that we don't have to like do things that now have to compromise, not compromise, but like now affect the other person in a negative way. So once I started doing those things for him, I started realizing, but no man, this is not the person that I was with a few weeks ago. What's going on? So there came this time where I think there was some hosting thing that was going on. Someone needed girls for a hosting event, and this was the day of our breakup. Oh guys. So literally I was getting ready and I was texting with him, and I was like, okay, like we seriously need to talk. Like, I don't know if we need a call or something. Or I think it was the night before, to be honest. I'm not sure. Like I said, the timeline is very foggy. But basically we had like a talk. We tried having a call, but like there were connection issues, so we just started texting. And I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on with us, and like I'm not really feeling like what's happening with us and everything, and like I'm not happy. Like, what's going on? Like we still never went out. Like, it's like you just don't wanna do real stuff with me. Like, I feel like our relationship is really confined to these walls. So what else is there like to this? And like, I don't get it. So then he was like, he came out, and now this was after me and the girls got ready, right? And we were requesting the Uber. As we're getting in the Uber, I'm still texting this man, and we're going back and forth, and he's like, I know, I hear you, and like I understand, like I've been doing certain things. So I said to him, like, so you know exactly what you've been doing, and like why are you doing it then? Because you know how it's making me feel. So then he's like, I understand, and like it's just like he didn't know how to put it and everything. And I'm like, okay, like honestly, just say how you feel, get it off your chest. And then he's like, to be honest, I really can't be the man that you want me to be. I really can't be the man that you want me to be, and I can't provide the things that you need right now, like being in a relationship and like the whole like proper full-on relationship and like going out and everything. And I was like, so why did you? Because he's the one who initiated the relationship. I said I was fine with just hooking up or just having fun or whatnot. So he's like, no, like I know that I like pushed you into this and everything, and like it's just like I really can't be who you're expecting me to be. And I'm like, I'm not expecting you to be anybody. It's just general bare minimum shit, nigga. Like, let's go out and actually be in the world and like, you know. So he started to try and he started trying to like manipulate me, as my other exes have, to try and manipulate me to make me feel like I'm being selfish, or make me feel like I'm being too much, like I'm not even compromising, I'm not meeting him halfway. And I was meeting him halfway. Guys, imagine our whole relationship was in my room. No man, no, we can't do that. We cannot do that. So then I said to him, I can't be in a situation with you like this. Like, I can't be in a relationship where I don't feel like I'm in a relationship, and like I'm not happy, and like clearly you're not gonna change like any of this. Like, and like I said before, like it was really fine for you to be honest and just for us to stay as hookup whatevers, and until you started bringing in the whole factor of us like being in a relationship. Like, why did you do that? Why did you waste my time? And he's like, I'm like, he's really sorry, and like, yeah, it is what it is now. And then he was like, but we can still, you know, fuck around and shit, you know. Guys, we can still fuck around after you literally just fucked around with my heart. Are you mad? Are you crazy? Are you actually okay in your head? Is this functioning? Are you not brain dead, mate? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I said to him, I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not just gonna keep giving you my special coochie, my special punani. For what? For someone who literally played me for a whole month. Do you know how much time a month is? You know, I could have spoken to other people. I literally put so many people on hold for you. I literally dedicated so much of my time, so much of my own personal life, trying to understand you. Like, do you understand like what I put in for you, bitch? I was so pissed, guys. I was so upset. And that time, I'm in an Uber on the way to the club. Have the girlies there like, yo, bro, like, I'm really sorry, and like, oh, this nigga does not have to do you like this, especially not right now. So yeah, guys, that was my relationship. Yo, that motherfucker. And also, let me not forget, within that relationship, he would say stuff like, he doesn't like my friends. And I was like, why don't you like my friends? You haven't even met them yet. And he'd be like, no, I don't like your friends because they seem very out there. They seem very like, they seem like my papa. They seem like, and I was like, why are you making assumptions on the outside? You don't even know my friends. So like, shut the fuck up. I told him this, like, because the last time my ex said that to me, right? My previous exes said that to me. They were like, they don't like my friends, and they had problems with my friends, and they had problems with them. Why? Because my friends would tell me the truth. That's why they had problems with them. My friends were trying to open my eyes to my stupid foolery, to be like, girl, you are being played, you are being hustled, you are being exploited, you are being manipulated, and you are being emotionally abused here. Literally, that's why they didn't like my friends, because my friends could see through the bullshit, and I was just too busy in my bullshit rose glasses trying to be like, no guys, maybe no. So guys, this time around, I said to him, no, you're not gonna tell me about my friends. First of all, you don't know them. Please don't do that, because I don't make judgments about your friends. I don't know your friends. I haven't met them. I don't give a shit about them. Who the fuck are they to me? So who the fuck are my friends to you? So shut the fuck up. First of all, you're not gonna disrespect my friends in my presence. Second of all, you're not about to tell me what you think about people that you never met. Second of all. Third of all, what makes you say that? What makes you think you have the right to bring those assumptions to the table? Because what do you know? So I said to him, no, babe, you're not gonna say anything about my friends until you have met them, until you have sat down and spent time with them. Until that has happened, none of that. And he never met my friends. He knew that they would see through his gug. Yeah, he knew that. So yeah guys, anyway, back to the whole in the Uber moment. So I'm just devastated in that car. I'm like, oh my god, I want to cry my eyes out, but at the same time I have a beat on, I look good. I'm not about to let this nigga fuck up my night for shit. So yeah guys, I went to the club, I drank it out, cried it out, did the most, and it was a hard breakup. But I realized that honestly, was I really in a relationship? Because motherfucker was lying the whole time. Like, he was literally not being genuine the whole time. Me right now, the vibe I'm on is I'm waiting for my actual Mr. Right. I know the flags I have to look out for. I'm not gonna compromise. I'm not gonna settle. I'm not even going to hesitate on cutting somebody off that isn't right for me. And I think you should do exactly the same, because guys, life is short. Imagine being with a toxic nigga and then something happens to you tomorrow. You're gonna die with knowing that this is the kind of situation you was trapped in. Like, no way. So yeah guys, always choose you, choose this heart right over here, and just choose better, because you deserve better. You are better, period. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this story. I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.